Welcome back. Guess what? I'm so excited. I'm not gonna even like wait till the end of the video. None of that. I got my first wholesale order. My first wholesale order. My first wholesale order. I keep saying first sale, wholesale. That's where I'm messing up at. So yes, I got my first wholesale order. I'm so excited. So listen, like I've been planting seeds along the way. So I'm on TikTok. I don't know if y'all follow me on TikTok, but if you don't, go over there and follow me. So I'm on TikTok, and about 2 months ago, there's this one other TikToker who started really liking a lot of my videos, commenting on my videos, and saying how she wished she could come to one of my online classes because I do in-person soap making classes, and then I also do live soap making classes. So she kept telling me that it wasn't working out with her schedule, and I was like, well, I don't really know what to do because like Saturdays and Sundays is the only time I can do them. So I do them currently right now. I do them on Sundays. So I was like, okay, cool, but I mean, I'm sorry, like there's nothing I can do about that. But she like continued to support, and I really, really love that. And I saw that she makes melt and pour soap. She does like bath salts and like sugar scrubs, so some other like skincare products. So she reaches out to me over email one day, like not email, but like the TikTok messenger. And she's like, I want to buy wholesale from you. And I was like, okay, cool. Send me your email address and I'll send you my catalog. Because like, honestly, this isn't the first time that someone has reached out to me on TikTok and on Instagram actually, and have asked me if they could purchase wholesale. They never follow through though. So I don't really get excited when I get those messages. So I got it. I was like, okay, cool. I'll send you my catalog. So I sent the catalog, and then like a couple of days later, she sent me an email basically saying like she doesn't think it's going to be profitable with the price of my wholesale items versus what she was selling for, and plus paying shipping. So I was like, well, as long as you're in the USA, I will ship it to you for free. So just let me know what you want to do. So she didn't respond, and then like the next day, or I should say the next night, I got an order. And I was so excited. Oh my gosh, guys. Like it was like 200, it ended up being like $260 or something because she ordered my unscented soap bar. She ordered my hemp oil, my bath salts, and my shower steamers. So those are all the things that I have available for wholesale. And she ordered the minimum order for all of them. So like y'all, when I said like I was excited. Like I was like, look at God. Like I never thought that I would get this wholesale order like randomly from TikTok. I thought it would come from all the like the catalogs that I've been dropping off at like all these local businesses. So that hasn't happened yet, but I have been planting the seeds, and one of these seeds is gonna sprout, y'all. One of them is going to. But I am so excited to announce that I did finally get my first wholesale order. So that's exciting. And I've already started fulfilling her order. So I've already made her soap because this was like 2 weeks ago. I know y'all like, girl, why you didn't tell us when you first got it? Because I was first, honestly, I was like, let this clear because she paid with Stripe, and so I'm like, well, first of all, let me let this clear just in case. So it did clear, and then like I just had like a soap making class going on, so I wasn't able to get on and record. It's hard to like sit down and actually like record. So that's why it's been like 2 weeks. But I've already made her soap. I started the hemp oils because I had already had hemp oils that I had been making for like the Mother's Day gift boxes, and a lot of those didn't sell, so I just took the hemp oils out of those, and then I'll finish up her order. And then I have a few bath salts already made, but I had to order more essential oils so I could finish that off. Now the shower steamers is what's gonna get me, y'all, because them shower steamers, like I have like a really good formula that I purchased from someone. So it's not my formula. I purchased it from someone, and it is a really good formula. However, like the little like shower steamer like stamp thing that I use, I don't think it's that great. So I'm gonna have to order a new one because I plan to have everything shipped out the first week of June for her. So I'm so excited because by that time her soap would have cured. Because like I said, I already made her soap bars. So I made her soap bars, I guess, like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, because I think June 3rd it will be 4 weeks and they'll be cured. So yeah, I'm excited because that's when I plan to ship it out that week. So Yay me. I know y'all excited. Yes, I'm excited. We excited together. Okay, cool. So I also want to give you guys an update on my antique shop. So I stopped by an antique shop today. Well, it's called Smith and Co. Mercantile, and it's so cute. I should have like recorded like going in there. They have like a little cafe inside of it, and it seems so cute. It seems expensive because I asked her, I was like, well, how much do like the wall booths go for? Because that's what they had available. And she was like $100 a month. But then there are other ones. So long story short with that one, I got to come back tomorrow when the owner is present because they already have someone who sells soap in there. And she's like, the soap maker has been in there for 3 years. So obviously she ain't going nowhere. And she's obviously doing well too if she's been there for 3 years. So she was saying that the cashier was saying that the owner doesn't like to have competition between her vendors. So it would be hard for another soaper to come in. So I was like, well, I mean, mine is slightly different because like her ingredients, she does bath salts and she does soap, and I think she does like candle waxes, and I don't, or wax melts. I don't do those at all. But her soap is just coconut oil and lard. So I was like, well, mine is slightly, well, not slightly, but mine is different because all of mine are based with shea butter. So like all of my soap bars have shea butter in them. They have other oils too, but shea butter is like my marketing strategy for my soap bars because they all have shea butter in them. And then I also have like my soap bars that are like my specialty soap bars on my other website. So I was like, mine is different. And then I do classes. And she was like, oh my gosh, this is really cool. It'd be really cool to have like a soap making class because they have a separate room. She said they have a lounge area where they would love to like host classes because they have someone who does painting and she hosts that class every month. So I was like, exactly, like when you book with me, like you get access to these classes that I do every month as well. So she told me she thinks it would be best if I came tomorrow when the owner is present because the owner comes in only on weekends, and pitch the idea to her and let her know that I do classes. So I said, well, we'll see. My goal is to go, but it is like 2 cities over. So, and I hate driving, y'all. I really hate traveling. I hate driving. Like I like going places, but I just want to poof be there. I don't really want to drive. I can deal with a flight as long as it's not more than an hour and a half. So it kind of limits where I can go. But yeah, it's gonna be like a 45-minute drive to get there. So I'm gonna try to go while the owner is there and like pitch the idea. But I'm not like too super excited about going because $100 a month is a lot, and there's no guarantee that you're gonna be able to recoup that money. And I went to my other antique shop that I have. Well, it's against another mercantile. It's called White City Mercantile. So I went there, and so their booth fee is $25 a month. They're the third store that I joined, and I'm gonna stay because it's only $25 a month. But I got my first check, and I made a grand total of $5.78. That's my check, y'all. $5.78. So this is after. So I mean, technically, I made $36 for my first month, but then she takes a 10% commission, and then the booth fee is $25.75, and then there's a credit card charge of 87 cents. I don't really know. So, anyways, after she takes her booth fee out, and then her 10% commission, I'm left with a $5.78 check, which again, like I'm excited about because this is money that I would not have otherwise had come in. So I said, this is just the beginning. This is just the first month. And so I've already walked away with a check because she was telling me that some people don't walk away with a check. Like sometimes they owe money. So I'm like, okay, this is good. The goal is always at least to make my booth fee back. And then of course, like I'm also getting exposure for my business. So hopefully, seeds are being planted, and somebody may reach out and say, hey, I want to do wholesale or what have you. So that's why I am going to definitely stick with the store. And she said that once they get into season, once the snowbirds come down to Florida, that I'll be able to double that easy. So like she told me my goal should always be to double it. So not to make 25, or I guess in this case $36, but to make at least $50 so I can at least walk away with a $25 check or something close to it. So that's going to be my goal. I'm thinking about running Instagram ads for like my soap making classes, to get more exposure out there, because it's not really working out as well as I thought it would. Like the last class I did, I had one person sign up for it. I have a class that's set for tomorrow, and so far no one has signed up for it. So I'm thinking that I may have to start doing like Instagram ads, which I don't want to do, but I think I may have to, just to kind of get it out locally so I can get people into the classes. Because if I got like 4 or 5 people in the classes every month, then I wouldn't really have an issue, because that would be enough to cover like all my booth fees, or yeah, vendor fees. So that's the goal. But I just want to make sure I share this news with you guys. I don't want this video to be too long. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for your prayers, for your support, for everything. I appreciate it. For my subscribers, y'all know I love y'all. Like my soap subscribers, thank you guys so much. And I guess I will see y'all on another one. So for now, Black Hands are out. Bye bye, guys.